Hey there YouTube. Today I'm hopefully going to show you how to fix your Shark WV201 Wandvac when it turns itself off after a few seconds and makes a squealing noise like this. So mine's doing it because of my own fault. I used this to stoke a campfire and then it smelled like campfire, so I thought I'd just sprinkle a little baking soda in there to kind of take the smell of the campfire away. Turns out this motor really doesn't like any type of contaminants. I took the filter out, which is why it jammed the motor. This should also help you if you were running this with a filter, maybe an aftermarket one or something, and some dirt got past it and caused the motor to lock up like mine. So if I had to do this video over again, now that I'm wiser from experience, I would simply take off the tray, take out the filter, I would take out the battery just to be safe. And then what I would do is just take a vacuum, another vacuum, and suck this port here. Because now that I've seen the internals and how very non-serviceable this is, and I looked up the model number for the motor and you can't find it anywhere, I would just vacuum this out and try that first without tearing into it and voiding my warranty. So yeah, without further ado, I'll continue with the video. Now take a T10 Torx and remove these 3 screws. 1, 2, 3. For this part, you might need like an old credit card or gift card or something. And then you're just going to slide it to get this piece to pop off. Okay. It looks like the motor is surrounded by a filter. Let's go ahead and remove that. See, this is not user serviceable at all. Alright, everything in here is covered in baking soda, so I'm going to go get an air duster. Alright, so there's a green and white cable here. I'm going to disconnect that. Like it has a pinch connector. There we go. You gotta pinch that for that to come off. This yellow and black charging lead, that's fixed to there, so we can take that off. I'm just amazed that the baking soda got everywhere. So that filter is very important. Even got in the battery compartment. Alrighty, on the bottom of the unit there are tiny little Phillips screws, so I'm going to take those off. Oh, I really expect there to be some more screws under here. So this is fixed. It's clipped on. that red connector there. This red connector, if you pry on the green part of the circuit board, not on a component of the circuit board, and just keep going left to right and prying, it's working up. So it's just very tedious. Alright, it would have been easier just to desolder that. This is a real bitch. Alrighty. Alright, so if you're repairing this, I would highly recommend just desoldering the contacts on the motor, because I'm pretty sure that these were not supposed to be removed. I thought these were connections, but it looks like the windings of the motor went up into those connectors. So you can see, come on, focus. You can see the actual windings of the motor terminating in the connector, which makes me think that that was not a quick connect. So just desolder the motor. Let's start taking it apart and see what's inside. So I'm going to bet that this is either the screw that holds this on, or it's an oil seal for the motor. So I don't think this motor is going to be serviceable, and I'm going to end up ordering this part. And hopefully this helps you out so you know what to order. But before I go and just throw in the towel and order this part, I'm going to blow this out with an air compressor and see what happens. Alright, so I blew this out with the air compressor, and that kind of worked. It was still a little gritty in there. What really cleaned this up and got it to work again was simply sticking this into the nozzle of a vacuum. I'll show you the video of that. It's kind of ironic saving a vacuum with a vacuum, but that's what worked. So now we have a free spinning motor. Let's put it back together and see if it actually works. The QR code on the circuit board there should be on the opening on the left of the label, if that helps. Alright, so now I'm going to try to click these connectors back into place, even though I don't think these were meant to be releasable. So we'll see how this goes. Put the screws back in the bottom of the motor. Put the motor back onto the contacts that I don't think it was supposed to come off of. Okay, let's put this little plate back on. then plug this green and white wire connector in. It's really weird that this is a connector that looks like it's supposed to be serviceable, like you're supposed to be able to take this part out, when these battery leads are hardwired, but maybe in the factory they just remove this whole assembly and swap it out. The whole circuit board here that controls the power. Alright, plugged in. Alright, let's put this back on here. Here, I'm going to shove that back in there. And these two little rubber ears here, see how there's like a rubber square thing coming off of the grommet here? Those should sit in a little recess on either side to help you align it actually. So yeah, I'm going to edit the beginning of this video to show what I probably would have did instead of tearing the motor off its contacts. But I hope this video helps someone. I hope that you tearing into it doesn't cause further damage to your unit. If it's under warranty and you didn't do something stupid like I did by sucking in raw baking soda into the fan, then I suggest sending it in under warranty, because it should not fail with the factory filters in that way. But if it did, contact Shark and get it repaired. I didn't do that because it was my fault that I damaged it. So yeah, I hope this video helped, and thanks for watching.